have a do or die Game 7 in the ALCS and a Game 6 in the NLCS. Let's talk some baseball. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back in to another episode for Just a Bet Outside. I am your host, Steven, and we are here to talk huge baseball playoff games, baby. That's right. Game 6 in the NLCS between the Phillies and the D-backs. And we got everyone's favorite Game 7, do or die, win or go home. Rangers, Astros. It is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to break down each game and give you a best bet in each game. That's right. As you can see, I'm back. I'm not in the bathroom anymore. I am back home. It was a lot of fun, but I'm ready to get back to the grind. We got basketball starting on Tuesday. Be sure to go check out our preview videos. We give out our best feature bets, NBA Finals predictions, just like last year when I predicted the Denver Nuggets to possibly win the trophy last year, and they did. So, anyways, here we go, guys. Friday night MLB playoff games were absolutely insane. I was at a family event in California, as you guys know, but I watched the highlights with my cousins in the back, and I couldn't believe it. Altuve's game-winning three-run bomb. The bench is clearing in that game after Adolis Garcia hit a bomb and absolutely stared at it, and I, I just loved it. It was so fun to watch. I wish I watched those live, but that's all right. The D-backs getting, I think, 3 runs in the bottom of the 8th to tie up the series. I mean, guys, that was as good as it gets. We have been waiting for that kind of playoff baseball drama. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that we have a huge Monday full of drama and wild endings. It's going to be a lot of fun. So other than that, guys, Week 7 NFL recap and the Monday Night Football preview and best bets video is out now. So be sure to go check that out. I'm ready to go, guys. In this video, you know what we got. We are almost at the end of the season. For those of you that have been following every single day of baseball season, I cannot thank you enough. Seriously, this is such a long season. This is our first baseball season on the channel, and it was a lot of fun. So here we go. Good hitter matchups. We got the pitcher report and then best bets. I got one in each game, and I'm going to give you a lean or two in each game as well. So I'm ready to roll. Let's talk some baseball, and it starts with the bets recap. All right, our bets recap takes us all the way back to October 18th since I was on that long road trip to California. It's been a few days. You guys don't really care about those 2 bets, but it was 1-1. I do have 2 future bets pending right now. Phillies minus 1.5 games. They must win Game 6. The Rangers series money line at plus 115. So playoff bets this year, 9-12, down 2.28 units, and hopefully we can win those 2 future bets and get close to even on those. So that's what we got. Now let's start out with the good hitter matchups. All right, some of these are going to be a little repetitive because it's the same pitchers. So here we go. Michael Brantley of the Houston Astros, 20 for 56, 8 doubles, 1 triple, 3 home runs versus Mad Max Scherzer. And then Jose Abreu, who had a good game off Scherzer last time. He's now 8 for 27, 2 doubles, and 1 home run versus Scherzer. Yordan Alvarez, who just kills everybody, 4 for 8, 1 home run versus Scherzer. And then Leody Taveras of the Rangers, 5 for 17, 1 double, and 1 home run versus Christian Javier. Now let's go over to the NLCS game. We got Trey Turner, 10 for 22, 3 doubles, and 1 home run versus Merrill Kelly. Kyle Schwarber, the fastest leadoff hitter in baseball, 3 for 10, 2 home runs versus Merrill Kelly. And then Ketel Marte of the D-backs, 3 for 9, 1 double, 1 home run versus Aaron Nola. Those are the best hitter matchups for October 23rd. And now let's check out the pitcher report. There it is. We've already done this before, guys, because we have 2 of the same matchups that we had earlier in the series. Kelly versus Nola and Scherzer versus Javier. Not a lot has changed since then, and I will break down each of these a little bit in the bets part of it. But as you guys know, similar K rates, but Nola is superior at home. I gave away all his numbers last time they faced each other. Kelly's a little worse on the road, so definite advantage to the Phillies there. It is hard to pitch at Philly if you're a road team or you're the road starting pitcher. And then Scherzer versus Javier. Scherzer got hit around last time, and we will talk about that. But he's a Hall of Famer. Can he get the job done in Game 7? Anyways, there it is. Take a screenshot. Hopefully this helps you get some winners. And now it's time to break down Game 6 of the D-backs and Phillies. All right, Game 1 takes us out to those ridiculously nice Philadelphia fans. We got the Phillies hosting the D-backs. Phillies money line minus 180. D-backs money line plus 150 with an over-under of 8 runs. Now, reminder that I just showed, my series bet on this one is Phillies minus 1.5 games at plus 120. So what that means is I am holding a plus 120 Phillies money line ticket for this game, pretty much. So I got a little value in it, but Aaron Nola versus Merrill Kelly, I'm not going to break it down to an extreme because we've already done that. It's the same matchup, but I will say what happened. So they matched up in game 2 of this series. The Phillies won 10-0. Aaron Nola pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 hits, 0 earned runs, and 7 Ks. He pitched a hell of a game that day. And Merrill Kelly, 5.2 innings, 3 hits, and 4 earned runs with 6 Ks. He ended up having some command issues. One of the leans I gave out was for him to go over 3.5 hits allowed, but because of the walks, he only gave up 3 hits. But Nola was definitely the sharper pitcher, and now they face off again in Philadelphia. Now, I'm going to get right into the best bet, and I absolutely love this bet. It is a player prop. Trey Turner over 1.5 bases at plus 110 on DraftKings. That's right. I'm getting plus money on Trey Turner. He has gone over 1.5 bases in 8 of his last 9 home games. Think about that. Getting 2 bases is not easy in baseball. He has done it in 8 of his last 9 home games. He's just been unbelievable. Now, on top of him being on fire, you guys already saw it, the matchup 10 for 22 versus Merrill Kelly. Only 3 strikeouts in those at bats, also, which is a sign that he is just seeing his pitches very, very well. Before last game, when he went 0 for 4 in Arizona, he was on a 14-game hitting streak. This guy is as good as it gets right now in the playoffs. Big time players show up in big time moments. At least I hope. So give me Trey Turner of 1.5 bases. I think the odds are like minus 120 if you look on FanDuel. So I will gladly take plus 110 on DraftKings for him to do this for a ninth time out of his last 10 home games. Give me Trey Turner. Now, a couple leans I have in this game. The Phillies minus 1.5 at plus 114. I think they end the series and they win pretty easily, guys. Nola is unbelievable at home. The reason it's a lean is because it's tough to close out a team, and to win by 2+ runs as the home team is not easy at all. So that's just a lean for me. Merrill Kelly under 14.5 outs recorded at plus 128 on FanDuel. It's 15.5 on DraftKings, but it's like minus 180. He cannot pitch more than 4 2/3 innings if you do make this bet, but he's going to be on a short leash, guys. The D-backs are all hands on deck. Their season is on the line in game 6. If he has any command issues, gives up a few hits, they might yank him pretty quickly. So that's my best bet. Those are my leans for the game 6 between the D-backs and Phillies. And now it's time to talk the do or die game 7 between the Rangers and Astros. All right, the season has come down to this. That's right, 162 games, all these playoff games, and it's do or die, go home or go to the World Series, baby. This is as exciting as it gets. Any sport that has a game 7, it is thrilling. So I'm ready to roll. I'm excited for this game. Astros money line minus 125, Rangers money line plus 105, over under of 9 runs. I do have a question though, because I just heard this quote. It has nothing to do with this game. I'm just off on a tangent. But why does everybody at a baseball game sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" when they're already there? It just doesn't make sense to me. I just wanted to point that out. If you have a good answer for that, please let me know in the comment section. But this series has been weird, guys. The road team has won every single game. It reminds me of the Nationals and Astros World Series when the Nats beat the Astros in game 7, and every single game was won by the home team, or sorry, the road team. I don't know why the Astros struggle so much at home in the playoffs. It's absolutely just beyond my imagination. I don't understand it, but they are very good on the road. They lost the first 2 home games, won 3 in Texas, and now they lost game 6 pretty badly to Texas. Well, end of the game at least. But one of the reasons they're hitting 177 in their 3 home games this year in the series. So that has to pick up. They have to hit better with runners in scoring position. They struggled in game 6. But let's talk about the pitching matchup. Max Scherzer, a guy this late in his career, a Hall of Famer, pitching game 7, going up against Christian Javier. And like I said before, it's the same matchup we had in game 2. Scherzer, 4 innings, 5 hits, 5 earned runs, and 4 Ks. He struggled. And Christian Javier, 5.2 innings, 3 hits, 2 earned runs, and 3 strikeouts. All right, it's time to get right into the best bets. I know I already have a Rangers series money line bet, but I'm doubling down. I am taking the Rangers money line plus 108 on FanDuel. Some of this is a gut pick. I mean, it's game 7, guys. You kind of throw all the stats out the door, all that kind of stuff. It is game 7. I'm getting plus money for a team that is an unbelievable 7-0 on the road in the playoffs. That's right. The Rangers are 7-0 on the playoffs. Let that sink in. That's just absolutely crazy. Versus the Astros team, like I said, is struggling at home. I think this is finally the night where the Rangers take over the throne from the Astros and head to their first World Series since 2011. Scherzer worries me a little bit. I will say that. But you know what? Christian Javier isn't much better. And Scherzer is a guy who's been there, done that. He is a Hall of Famer, like I said. I think he's going to be on a very short leash. So they're not going to let him give up 4 or 5 earned runs if he does come out struggling. But he's rested. think he only threw like 60, 65 pitches or something in game two. And I just absolutely love this Rangers lineup. I mean, seriously, with Evan Carter now added to the mix, hitting third, it's just so good. Simeon, Seager, him, Adolis Garcia, who can apparently strike out 4 times and then hit a grand slam. That's just who the Rangers are, guys. These guys don't give up. I loved what I saw in Game 6 because they could have folded. They could have been heartbroken. They gave up a 3-run game-winning bomb to Jose Altuve, and they still bounced back. I mean, it's pretty impressive. They are on a mission. I think they make their first World Series and they take care of the Astros. And it's not because I hate the Astros for cheating and all that stuff. The Astros are one of the best teams in the last 20 years. I mean, it is unbelievable how much they win in the playoffs, how many times they end up in the ALCS. It's impressive, that's for sure. But I think the Rangers take care of business. Give me the Rangers money line at plus 108 in game 7. Now, a lean, just a couple leans. Adolis Garcia, 1 plus RBI because he's the man, guys. He is just ready to roll. He loves this moment. He loves getting booed in Houston. Just hit a grand slam, which is wild. But another one I like, Evan Carter. This is a sneaky good bet now. 1 plus hit. All he has to do is get 1 hit, and it's minus 155 on FanDuel. You can pair it with something else, obviously, to reduce the juice. But to have a guy to get 1 hit at only minus 155 when he has 1 plus hit in 10 of 11 playoff games, that's wild to me. Throw him in with some other really safe bet and you get plus money. I just like it. I think he's been solid for them. He's really helped that lineup just absolutely dominate pitchers this year. So Evan Carter, 1 plus hit, or Adolis Garcia, 1 plus RBI, just a couple leans. But give me the Rangers money line to beat the Astros as my best bet. Now let's check out the bets recap page. There it is. Trey Turner over 1.5 bases at plus 110 on DraftKings. And then the Rangers money line plus 108 on FanDuel. Now, what we had up on the screen plus 105 when I talked about the game, that was on DraftKings. Obviously, check your books, see which one you have the best. But I took plus 108 on FanDuel, obviously, because it is better odds if you want to tail that bet. So that's what we got, guys. Game 6, Game 7. They could be the last 2 baseball games before it's World Series time. This is crazy. This is exciting. For all you Rangers, Astros, Phillies, and D-backs fans, I'm sure you are freaking out. I don't really know. I'm a Mariner fan, so I don't know what the stress of going to the World Series would even be like because we've never done it. But I'm sure it's exciting, thrilling, and you're not getting any sleep. So that's sports, and that's what I love about it. Again, reminder, check out those NBA preview videos. We are about to start our NBA daily best bets videos, and that NFL Monday Night Football recap video is out to you. So thanks for the support. Enjoy some sports on Monday night, and we'll talk to you soon.